Good morning, Crable Mennonite School. Today is Thursday, March 16th, and my name is Riley.
And I'm Emma. We hope everyone is planning on coming out to our game night and open house tomorrow here at Crable. This will be a great opportunity to play with friends and eat some good food.
This will also be a time for anyone to come and visit and tour our school. There will be food trucks, cornhole, pickleball, and the concession stand will be open as well. Gather some of your friends and come tomorrow evening starting at 5:30.
This past Monday was our first outing for our Girls on the Run Club here at Crable. This is our third, fourth, and fifth grade girls that like to get out and exercise. They will continue to gather every Monday and Wednesday until May, and there will also be a 5K run taking place on May 20th.
This past Tuesday was the day that many math enthusiasts enjoy. Goes by the name of Pi Day. In math, there is a number we call pi, which is actually a letter in the Greek alphabet. The number has to do with circles, and the first few digits are 3.14. Since Tuesday was March 14th or 314, people use it as a day to celebrate math.
Everyone seems to be holding up well after the time change this past weekend. The mornings are a little darker, but you have more time in the evenings to go outside before it gets dark. This is just one of the indicators that spring is on the way.
Spring officially begins this coming Monday, March 20th. This day is also called the spring equinox, which is a word that tells us we have an equal amount of daylight as we do nighttime on this day. Technically, we'll have exactly 12 hours and 8 minutes of light on Monday.
This is also the day that Rita's gives out free Italian ice. They've been doing this for 31 years as a way to celebrate the coming of spring. Rumor has it that there is a new gummy bear flavor this year, so you may want to check that out.
Okay, well, with all the spring talk, it makes us wonder what the weather has in store for us. To hear an update on this, let's hand it over to our friend and meteorologist, Abby Keller.
Good morning, Crayola Mennonite. Today is going to be a day full of variety. Right now, as you know, it is very overcast with a cold temperature of 31 degrees and a feel like temperature of 28. As we go on throughout the day, the cloud cover will decrease as the temperature decreases. From 2 to 6, we will have clear skies and a high temperature of 60 degrees. Once we get into the night, there will be a low temperature of 40 degrees, which is pretty high as far as nighttime temperatures go. Another factor that will make today warmer is that in days prior that we had a lot of wind, today we will be having less wind. The fastest wind speed that we're going to have is 10 miles per hour. Tomorrow will be a lot like today with warmer temperatures and a moderate wind speed. But we will also be seeing more clouds. These clouds will make the temperature feel colder as a result. Now let's look at the week to see how much variety this week does as much as today. When we look at this week, there are two very distinct parts of the week. The sunny part of the week, which is Saturday through Wednesday, and the rainy part of the week, which is Thursday and Friday. First, let's look at the sunny part of the week, shall we? On Saturday, we will be having fairly clear skies, and Sunday will be flipping in between clear and cloudy. As we go into Sunday night, there will be a sky that will be more clear, leading into the clear skies that we will be seeing on Monday and Tuesday. Then we will be seeing more clouds on Wednesday, which will lead us into the rainy part of the week. Rain will start early and become clouds later in those days. Then, slightly after midnight, going into Friday, showers will continue. Throughout the course of Friday, these showers will be very unpredictable, but also light. When we look at temperatures over the week, it looks like the temperatures are pretty mild, with our coldest day being Sunday, with a high of 42 degrees. Most of the other days will be in the 50s, and we will even see a day in the 60s this week. Will the pattern of rain and comfortable temperatures continue as we go into the following week? Looks like you will have to tune in next week to find out. Or you could be a meteorologist yourself and find out for yourself. I'd love to hear what you have found out. In the meantime, I'm your weather woman, Abby Keller, and that was this week's weather. Back to you.
Thank you, Abby, for that update. Well, last week we asked you how many kernels there are in a bag of microwave popcorn. The answer to this question is 300 kernels. This means that Mr. Baumberger's 7th grade homeroom was the closest with their guess of 348. Oh, And that reminds me, do you know what you call someone who only gets popcorn?
No, what?
A carnivore.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Well, today marks the start of a tournament that many sports lovers enjoy. It is the college basketball playoff, and it often goes by the name of March Madness. There are 68 different teams that compete, and in about 3 weeks' time, it is narrowed down to a single winner. This also gives you the opportunity to fill out a bracket to make your own guesses as to who will win.
And speaking of March Madness, our March Book Madness competition is still going strong. 4 new books are up for the vote this week, with the book Finding Winnie going against Shark Lady, and the book Gaston being put up against Mother Bruce. Get your votes in, and we'll announce the winners tomorrow.
Well, that just leaves us with our trivia question for the week. With all the talk of the spring and the days getting longer, we want to know how much daylight we will have today, March 16th. If you were listening earlier in the announcements, you'll have a good hint.
Tell us what your best guess is, and we'll be back next week to tell you the answer and who is the closest. Until then, we hope you have a great day and look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the game night. Bye.
Bye.